Salin, are you talking?
Yeah, ma'am.
No?
Yes.
Child, all of you turn on your videos, children. Saiba, okay, you informed me you have some technical problem. Rest all, what happened there? Okay, we are waiting for others. Only 16 joined. What happened there? For the rest. Okay, children, in the last class we discussed about why is it important to separate religion from state, right? Yes. Why is it important to separate religion from state?
Minority group.
Wait. Nikhila?
Yes, ma'am.
Nikhila?
Protect the, yes.
Can you say why is it important to separate religion from state? Why is it important to separate the religion from state?
Protect the protect the minority groups, to protect the fundamental rights, to protect the
Yes.
freedom of individuals.
Okay. Protect the freedom of individual for what? Protect their freedom of individual. Points are correct. To protect the freedom of individual. To practice or to embrace any religion and to interpret any religion. Okay, if you are writing that sentence, it must be clear. Protect the freedom of individual to practice or to embrace or to interpret any religion. Then, children, somebody's audio is on, please mute it. Okay. Then, today we are discussing about the Indian secularism. In Indian secularism, did we discuss about the objectives of Indian secularism?
No.
No. Okay. So in India, we discussed we are separating the religion from the state. We are considering religion and state as the two different concepts, right? Then coming to
Ma'am. Ma'am. Ma'am.
Salin, do you hear me? Okay, children. So next we are discussing about the objectives of
Ma'am.
yes.
Nothing.
Now can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. What are the objectives of Indian secularism? So we discussed India is a secular country. Here we are not giving any importance to any religion. We are treating all the religions as equal. We are giving the same status to all the religions. So what are the important objectives of Indian secularism? The first one is that one religious community doesn't dominate other. The first important objective of Indian secularism is one religious community doesn't dominate another. What does it mean? See, a particular religion cannot dominate the other religions. Okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. A particular religion doesn't dominate another religion. That's the first important thing. That is that one religious community doesn't dominate another. Second one, some members don't dominate the other members of the same religious community. The second important objective of Indian secularism is some members do not dominate other members of the same religious community. Where the members will dominate the others? In which religion? Hira?
Yes, ma'am. 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 Ma'am.
Okay, children. Have you heard about Hindu religion?
Yes. Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Any domination was there in Hindu religion?
No, no.
No domination. Not now.
No.
We, sorry. Have you heard about untouchability?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Yes. Uh, in where this untouchability was practiced? In which religion untouchability was practiced?
Hindu.
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 Hindu. Ma'am.
Ma'am, not hearing. Ma'am, please unmute.
Okay.
Ma'am.
Now you can hear.
Yes. Some breakdown.
Yes. That is some network issue. Net is not stable. That's why. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
So in the Hindu religion, this untouchability was practiced in Hindu religion. Some group, that means upper caste people, dominated the others within the same religion. The upper caste people in Kerala, the Nayars or the Nambudiri caste people. This upper caste people dominated. That is the second one. The second point is that some members don't dominate the other members of the same religion. So that is the second important objective. That's why we abolished this untouchability. To avoid these types of domination by some members, we abolished this untouchability. So the second important objective of Indian secularism is
Ma'am.
not dominate the other members of the same religion. So the first one is community dominate others. Some members don't dominate other members of the same religious community. And third one is the state doesn't enforce away the religious freedom of individual. So the third important objective of Indian secularism is the state doesn't enforce any particular religion nor take away the religious freedom of individual. That means it doesn't compel any person to follow any particular religion.
We can hear properly.
Religion. Christian.
Ma'am, your voice is.
Rest all of you can hear me? My voice is breaking.
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Yes,
Your voice
ma'am.
is cracking in between.
And now children, now is it clear to you?
Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. The state cannot compel a person. Okay, children. The state cannot compel a person to follow any particular religion, or state cannot take away a religious freedom.
And breakdown. Breaking. Hello, ma'am.
Important objectives of Indian secularism. So, which are the important objectives of Indian secularism? One, religious community doesn't dominate others. Second one, some members.
Not
Repeat.
dominate.
Third one, sorry. Hello.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, children, net is some net problem.
Yes, ma'am.
Connectivity problem. Please cooperate with it, okay?
Okay, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, ma'am.
So three important objectives. First one is one doesn't dominate others. That means particular religion. If a Hindu religion is dominating the other religion,
Ma'am. Ma'am, we can hear.
now is it okay?
Yes. Some
Yes,
breaking.
okay. Second one, that some members don't dominate the other members of the same religious community. Third one, the state does not enforce any particular religion nor take away the religious freedom of individual. That means the state cannot compel a person to follow any particular religion. That are the three important objectives of Indian secularism. Is it clear to you, children? What are the important objectives of Indian secularism? That
How many students are there in this class? Here
32.
32.
Strength 32, sir.
so 20 are there.
Only 17 are there.
So that are the important. It doesn't dominate others. Some members don't dominate the other members of the same religion. And the third one, the state doesn't enforce any particular religion nor take away the religious freedom of the individual. Clear, children? What are
Yes,
the important
ma'am.
objectives of Indian secularism is clear to you?
Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am.
Two dominations should be avoided. Which are the two dominations? One, religious domination, and second is the same religion doesn't dominate others. Third one, state doesn't interfere any particular religion. Clear? What are the important objectives of Indian secularism? To everyone, is it clear?
Yes, ma'am.
To anyone, any point want to repeat?
Last point.
Ma'am,
Last point. Last point. Okay.
Last point.
Last point means the state doesn't enforce any particular religion. See, tomorrow itself our government is saying, tomorrow onwards, all of you should follow Islamic religion. Or tomorrow onwards, all of you should follow Hindu religion. Such type of enforcement is not possible. That because India is a secular country, right? So the state cannot enforce any particular religions. The state cannot force a person to say you must practice this religion. The state cannot enforce any type of religion. Same way, the state cannot take away any religion. See, the state cannot say tomorrow onwards in India, nobody practice Buddhism. Is it possible for the India government to say like that?
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
No, why? Because ours is a secular country. It is one of the most important objective of our secularism. Clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Now is it clear to you? That means not
Yes,
compelled to follow anyone or nor take away any religion. That's a third important objective. The state doesn't enforce any particular religion nor take away the religious freedom of individuals. That are the three important objectives of Indian secularism. Alan, can you read this? What are the important objectives of Indian secularism?
One religion community does not dominate other. Some
Okay,
members
one
do not-
religious community doesn't dominate others. Okay, second point.
Some members do not dominate other members of the same religion community.
Some members, yes, some members don't dominate the other members of the same religion. Third point.
The state don't not enforce any particular religion nor take away the religious
Religious
Freedom of individual.
freedom of individual.
individual. Okay. Is it clear to you, children? What are the important objectives of Indian secularism?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. So, see, we discussed here some type of domination is there in the religion, right? Sometimes one religious group will
Yes.
dominate other, or sometimes the people of within the same religion itself dominate the others. So what are the steps taken by the government to prevent such type of domination? That's the next point we are discussing. The question is, what are the steps taken by the India government to prevent such type of dominations? Children, all of you have textbook with you, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Take page number 22. Page number 22. Yes, one storyboard is yes, one storyboard is given there.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Read it.
Ma'am, page number.
22.
Page number 22. About a government high school. A government high school. Finished, children?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Okay, Anugrah, can you say the storyboard?
Yes.
Okay, Anugrah. All others, listen to him. Stop reading. Okay.
Ma'am, one student is planning to
celebrate religious festival in the government school.
In the government school. Okay, then
When he asks the sir,
hmm.
he will say that it is government school, so we can't give importance to one religion. Only private schools
So
will
that
do that.
okay, very good. That is the story explained in the storybook, right? In a
Yes.
school, the students, some of the children is asking to the sir to celebrate a particular religious festival. Then what is sir's reply? Ours
Sorry,
is
sir.
a government
Government
school.
school.
In a government school, we cannot give importance to any particular religion. See, children, they are not giving any importance to any particular religion. Why they are not giving any importance to any particular religion?
Because that is a government school.
That is a government school. That means it is following the rules and regulations of the government, right? So what
Yes,
is
ma'am.
the policy of our government? Is our government is giving any preference to any religion?
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
No. So in the government schools,
No, ma'am.
it is not permitted to celebrate any particular religion. On that day, what we will do?
We will get
It is
holiday.
declared as a holy day.
Holy
It is
day.
declared as a holy day. Yes. All the religions important days are declared as holy day, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Can you say any other place we are not giving any importance to any one religion? Any other place? Government school is one example where we are not giving any importance to any one religion. Any other place which is under the control of government where we are not giving any importance to any particular religion? Think and answer. Yes. Who called me?
America.
Where?
America.
In our country, which all places we are not giving any, in religion we are not giving any importance. No religions. Sorry.
Ma'am, government
What
hospitals.
in government hospitals. Okay. Then
Government schools.
government schools. Then
Government parks.
okay, public places, park. Okay. Then
Court.
louder.
Court, ma'am.
Court. Yes, correct. Courts. Court. Have you heard about court?
Yes,
We are
ma'am.
not giving any importance or any religions. Importance is given there. Okay. Then police station. When we are entering the police station, we can see the pictures of Mahatma Gandhi or any other national leaders only. We are not giving any importance to any religion in such type of public places. Okay. So the first way
Yes,
to
ma'am.
avoid the domination of a religion is we are not giving any importance to any religion, especially in the government schools or a court or a police station. Children, in our school also, I think we are not giving any importance to any religion. You feel like that? How's our prayer start? In almost all of our prayers, we are using the term "Oh God," right? But in some schools, that there in private schools, some of the schools they are giving more importance to religion. So their prayers may be in their own. Some prayers may be in their own religion. But I think in our school, our morning prayer is starting with "Oh God." We are not giving importance to a religion. So, the morning prayers, they can include their religious prayers. But in government schools, it is not possible because the government is treating all the religion as equal. We are treating all the religion as the same. Equality. All the people have the freedom to follow any religion. In India, our government is giving equal importance to all the religion. So in public places or in the school or in college or in any other public place, we are not giving any importance to any one religion. Clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. So that is the first point, how we can avoid the domination. How we can avoid the domination of a particular religion. First one is, in India, our government is not giving any importance to any religion, especially in college, schools, government schools, court, police station, etc. Clear, children?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
How we can avoid the domination? First one is, we are treating all the religion as equal. We are treating all the religion as equal. And we are not promoting any religious prayers in the morning prayer. All the religions are treated as equal. Second one. So first point is clear to you? How we can avoid the
Yes, ma'am.
domination?
Ma'am.
First
Yes,
point
ma'am.
is, we
Yes,
can
ma'am.
treat all the religion as the same. So we are not giving any importance to any particular religion, especially in schools, colleges, in government schools or government college or any other government places, courts or police station, etc. Then the second one, another storyboard is given, right?
Yes, ma'am.
In page number 23.
23.
Yes, ready. Page number 22. Stalin.
Yes, ma'am.
Finish, Stalin. Vinayak, why you switch off your video, turn on? Vinayak and Seba, what happened at Seba to your video? Ansel. Ansel. Ansel, can you say the second storyboard? Ansel, a little bit louder, dear. I can't hear you. Ansel, louder, louder.
Ma'am.
Yes. Yes, who called me? Where is Ansel? Chris Joe,
Yes, ma'am.
can you say the second storyboard here?
That some members
Ah,
do not
yes.
dominate other members of
No,
the
the
same
second storyboard.
story.
The second storyboard is explained with what? The two friends going for a bike ride.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
That one, Christio.
The rule do not apply private school.
Yes.
The above storyboard.
Christo.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. What is described there in the second one?
The government
Why your
policy.
video is what happened to your video?
Ma'am, some problem is that one.
Okay. The two friends are decided to go for what?
Private school.
For a ride. Hey, all others keep quiet. Chris Joe, you say the two friends are decided to go for a ride.
Right.
Then what happened?
Policy of treating all regions.
No, one person is wearing a helmet. Did the other person wear a helmet? Hey, all others keep quiet, children.
No.
No, why? He is belonging to which religious community?
Particular.
By looking him, you can say a turban is in his head. Which religious people are wearing that type of turban?
Ma'am, Hindu.
Krishna, you watched the film Allu Singh?
Yes, ma'am. Muslim.
Krishna. Turban for Muslims.
Pugri.
No. Singhs.
All others. Sikh. It is for the Sikh people. That's why I asked you, did you watch the film Allu Singh? Sikh people. That
Yes.
is for which religious community? Sikh people. It is not for Hindu religion. Okay, it is for the Sikh people. Sikhs are wearing this turban in their head. Have you seen Manmohan Singh?
Yes.
Dr. Manmohan. Yes,
ma'am.
always with a turban in his head, right?
Yes, ma'am. Blue color.
Mallu Singh. Mallu Singh in Malayalam movie, you can see that.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Then why you didn't say that the Sikh people?
I know. I am thinking, ma'am.
Okay. So the Sikh people, they are wearing a turban. So the government is not compelling them to wear a helmet. Okay. The government is not compelling them to wear helmet. Why? Why the government is not compelling to wear a helmet?
Because
For that religion, it is very important.
That turban is very important for them, right? It's an important part of their religion for the Sikh people. So the government cannot compel them to remove that turban and wear a helmet. So the government is not compelling them to do that. So the second point we can discuss in the next class. So the first point you must remember. So today we discussed about what are the important objectives of Indian secularism, and also what are the steps taken by the government to avoid these type of dominance. First point we studied. Second point we can discuss in the next class. Okay.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you all. Thank you all.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you all.
Thank you, ma'am.
Read the textbook for the next class. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. Bye all. Bye bye.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.